That's kind of what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So what we're doing with this exercise is we're giving everybody that's watching right now the reference, and then what they can do is they can go and read the parameters. It's only 2 paragraphs in this little section on the CNATRA, but it basically gives you the points you need to set up practice so that you can get the muscle memory you need with your throttle and your stick and your visuals cues, using either track IR or VR, and you can follow along and practice, basically practice gunning the leader in a T45. What's really cool is we've got this great mod from VNAO. Flight's coming left a little bit. This great mod from VNAO that allows us to actually simulate, even though this is DCS, so nothing is the true world, but at least it allows us to simulate the actual instruction in the jet that the numbers were designed for. So we'll see how close we can get with that today. Like I said, neither one of us have ever flown the T-45. We do have a member, associate member of the Air Warfare Group that is a T-45 training right now, and we're hoping to get more information for him as he progresses through training.
Yeah, that'll be
So,
cool.
so you're going to maintain that 2,000 to 4,000 separation, as we mentioned. You are going to avoid coming closer than 500 feet. That's what we're going to call the bubble today. You've probably seen that in some other videos. You've heard guys like Jello talk about the bubble, and other podcasts and instructions. But movers talked about the bubble and stuff like that. Well, the bubble is a range restriction that we've set as a safety margin of how close we can get to each other. And today we're going to use 500 feet. As long as you are nose to my tail. If we are 3 to 9 line, perpendicular to each other or head on, we're going to increase that bubble to 1,000 feet just for our own safety, requirements and stuff. Is that pretty clear?
That's 100% clear. Yes, safety first.
Okay, so let's talk about the lag pursuit curves. I'm sorry, the pursuit curves. So I gave the first one away, lag. What does lag mean to you?
That's
in
where,
a pursuit curve.
Well, that's where I'm going to be behind you. I'm not following probably your nose. I'm probably closer to following the arc of your tail. That's how it would...
Exactly. Yeah. You're not directly on my aircraft on your nose, and you're not definitely in front, which brings up the other two. Go ahead and tell us about lead and pure.
Well, I think lead is where you're trying to anticipate where the other aircraft is going to be so that you can get particularly for a gunshot. And pure pursuit is where you're basically matching the bandit's position as close as possible to its trajectory.
Yeah, in a good way to describe that is your velocity vector, or your nose, is pointed straight at them the whole time. So as lead is moving left to right or right to left, you're basically following with that lead. And there's reasons you'd want to do that. There's reasons you want to do the lead, and there's reasons you want to do the lag. A good reason that you might want to do the lag pursuit is to get into that attack window that you want to enter, so that you can get an alignment circle of your circles, of your turn circles, and other various reasons. Stuff that's way above my pay grade. Tyros are a lot better at that, and that's why I encourage everybody to go over and see our section on DCS debrief videos. That's really good. The lead pursuit is one, it's probably a mandatory pursuit for guns engagement. We're going to level off here at 26,000. The other thing that you'd want to do a lead pursuit too is to close range.
Yeah.
If you're farther out, you'll want to close that. Say the gun's effective range is this many meters away, and you notice you're just outside of that, you'll want to give lead to try to do it, and you're basically trying to head them off at the pass, so to speak, to use a Western term or a cowboy term. But the big thing is you want to make sure that you're leading enough to get to close that distance and get in the position where you should be instead of the position where you are. So,
Yep.
Okay, we're going to roll out 360 or true north. Get us close to 26,000. Okay, so I will wait for you to get in position for me. You're just a little bit sucked, not too bad.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to trim the aircraft here. Again, the model we're using DCS just to demonstrate these air warfare concepts. The model we're using is the T-45 Goshawk by VNAO. I'll put a link to the download if you guys want to pick it up if you don't already have it. It's an excellent free mod in the community. For the first time in DCS, we have a free mod that you can actually land on the carrier with too. It's a work in progress, not completely done yet, but definitely well on its way. So All right, so to go through our procedure, remember you're going to pause 4 seconds, and I'm going to give you the kiss-off sign. Now, I can't give you the signal because you can't see me in my cockpit. This is a video game, right?
Great.
Yeah, so I'm going to call kiss-off. You're going to pause about 4 seconds, no cheating, and then you're going to go whatever power setting, whatever lead, lag, or pure you need to. And remember, you don't have to always keep me in plane. You can, let's say if you want to take an energy excursion, you can lower your lift vector to the ground and pull in, get some downhill slide. And if you and the same on the opposite, if you see yourself about to overshoot or I'm about to turn tight on you, you can always pull up and do, kind of a high yo-yo procedure to go up and over and then come back in behind me to keep from overshooting. So we'll practice that today. And again, remember, this is just practice. This is nothing, it's not combat. It doesn't grade you as how good or how bad you are. It's what all fighter pilots do to learn, is to train over and over and over. They're constantly training, and you can fall out of currency with some stuff like that. So,
yeah.
All right, Juice is ready. Are you ready on the right? I'm ready on the left.
Prickly is ready.
Roger that. Okay, exercise commence. I'm doing the kiss off symbol to you now. I'll see you soon. 4 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll make it easy for you for now. And just to make it fair, I'm not going to go all the way full power on it. I'm going to keep it just a little bit back. So you'll have to manage your power so you don't overshoot stuff. All right, I'm looking for you. Where you at?
I'm on your 6 leg.
Roger, I see you. That's perfect. You're getting in a... Now that's setting you up for a perfect missile engagement. Let's say you've got a heater selected in your Hornet. And we got clouds coming up, so I'm going to change direction.
And I lost visual, and then I reconnected. All right, maintain.
Yeah. So now, how did you lose me on that?
Just looking through the HUD.
Under your nose?
Yeah, just peering through the HUD. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. So now I'm looking at you. Let's see where you're at. There you are. Hey, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to make it really hard. Remember, we picked a soft deck for this as 10,000 feet MSL. So we're at 19,000 now. So I'm coming back on the power. Let's see where you're at. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So are you coming back on the powers for the downhill slide? Okay.
Correct. Yep.
Now you'll see me transitioning through the horizon. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's really awesome. You're doing great. Again, if you're doing this exercise for a buddy or for a friend or with somebody, don't make it as hard as you can right at first. So now give me feedback. If you notice you're having a hard time maintaining energy, if you're getting close to the stick shake, tell me what you're going through. Are you pulling too hard? Are you getting into my jet wash, or is there anything going wrong? What you feeling?
Yeah, I just hit your jet wash there. Right now I'm probably lacking energy here, so I can bump it up a little bit, but I'm probably in a kind of like a low yo-yo type situation here.
Yep. Take an energy excursion low.
Yep.
There you go. So do that. Let's say you see me on an arc or around the post. Go ahead and take and drop your nose down a little bit. Now you're already below me, so what you'll want to do is you'll want to roll left. Put your lift vector about 45 degrees down and pull just a little bit, not hard. So roll left and then pull.
Yeah, and I just...
Yep. And then you'll want to come back up. Remember, don't lose sight. Keep tally. All right, I see you back there. Now I'm coming down to you. See me change an aspect on the sky?
Yep.
So now roll again inverted and pull into me. There you go. Not bad. Did you keep me in sight the whole time?
Yeah. I cheated a little bit because I moved before you gave the instruction.
That's okay. That's part of that. A good coach, or I'm definitely not an instructor, but a good coach will help you out a little bit just to give you a little heads up. Again, remember, you didn't realize what you had done with Tyro was this exercise as part of your last BFM series with Tyro. So those of you listening that have been following both channels, Prickly and I have been flying a lot together. We're only 2 hours difference in time zone, so it really helps out. Gives me somebody else to fly with in the air warfare group, and Prickly's been a nice addition because he hasn't been tainted by a lot of bad training on other multiplayer, sites. Not that multiplayer servers, not that their mission or their game style is anything wrong with it. It's just that here at the air warfare group, we prefer to do quality training with small chunks, with doctrine and philosophy and with goals in mind. And Prickly is definitely adopted some of those same principles for us. It's really been refreshing for both of us. All right, so you ready for some more aggressive stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay, this time I want you to get in for what you would call a guns kill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going over the top. This is going to be, no, this is where you're going to have to watch out. If you've got extra smash on me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see you back there. Not bad. So tighten up your pull, full power, Tighten up your pull. There you go. You still got me in sight. You should see me right out the top of your canopy.
Yep, correct.
Yep. Awesome. And pull tight. Get over that top if you haven't pulled out yet. Okay, I'm coming off the power at 300 knots, nose down. 13,000, leveling out at about 11.5. Okay, 11,000. We just went 10.7. I leveled off at 10.7. We're above the deck.
Roger.
And I am no joy on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking.
Yeah, and I had you the whole time.
Look at that. Yeah, you had me dead about 10 times there. That was awesome. So.
Yeah. And that was cool too. You disappeared a little bit in the background too, so it's definitely a good test of your eyes there to predict, you know.
Yep. What do you think it is with the clouds? Do you think it's easier to spot somebody or harder?
100% easier. Yeah.
I think so too. I think what it does is it really doesn't give it. For me, it's not contrast. It gives you a field in the back to measure movement. If you see somebody, this dot moving left to right. So,
Yep.
Okay, let's terminate the exercise here. Less 180. We're going to head back to base.
Yep.
Follow me. Right turn to 135. We'll head back to Nellis. So, 35 for the tail chase exercise. You can do this in any jet or prop or any warplane. And what this will do is give you the muscle memory practice that you need for getting good at dogfighting. Prickly, you remember our first dogfight time we went together?
I do. I've
Yeah,
nightmares
you said
still. No.
Yeah. All I was doing was flying my energy management, flying the pursuit curves like I should be, and everything like that. And remember what I told you my key success was?
No. What did you say?
Not to get greedy.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
I said, don't get greedy.
Yeah.
Don't. Your goal is to kill the bandit as quickly as possible, but don't get greedy. You're clear to join right side.
Yep.
Call win in position. Okay, so we're going to RTB. Everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Prickly Hedgehog 72 or PHH72 over on YouTube. I live for his weekly updates. One, because the cinematography is just great, and it's nice to have somebody discuss what ED is working on for releases and for the future. Corrected update heading is 145 now for direct and Ellis. We're shooting the gap. Sounds good. Everybody take care. Prickly, anything else to add with this?
No, have fun with it. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, thanks for joining me today. You'll see Prickly and I on some of our videos together. You'll have to point out the videos that I'm in that you've been showing in your trailers and your clips and stuff like that. And that's all I can think of. Everybody, have a great day. Cheers. Night, Prickly.
Good night.